Here I am. Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 216. What's in the title? I hope everybody's doing well tonight. We're running a little late, so, um, you know, is what it is, right? So, as soon as Reese hops on, and I hope McMurray hops on, we got things to talk about, I guess. Um, and speaking of the devil, both of them. How you going, guys?
Right on time.
Finally!
Yeah, well, I was running a little late.
Jesus!
Running a little late. So,
Jesus! I'm sitting over here jonesing for a link, man.
sorry, man. I mean, Donna and I
Hey,
were prospecting for a new place to live. So,
just fucking with you, buddy. That's
oh, I
outstanding. Find
know.
yourself a new game room.
So, how are things going for you guys?
Got some gaming in this weekend.
Outstanding.
What'd you play?
Outstanding.
Axis and Allies D-Day.
Nice. With other folks or just hanging out at the house?
No, I had some friends over and got their opinions on what to do what I want to do with it. So,
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, how about you, Mary? Did you do any gaming this weekend?
Brother, if I'm not gaming, it's a bad week. I
Right.
did. What did I do? I played Almost Fearful Sacrifice with Toddy last week.
Good.
Just plowing through turns on that. What did I do Monday? I played something on Monday. What the hell did I play on Monday night? I don't remember what I played on Monday night. But then yesterday I played with the normal Tuesday night guys. I played some Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Um, it was all right. That rule set isn't the worst. It's just not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of rule sets with a bajillion rules and then a bajillion exceptions and ways to work around those rules.
Right. Yeah. I get
It
that.
really fucks with play. But whatever, that's fine. Those guys really, really like it. I really, really like
Yeah.
playing with those guys, so that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then, that being said, I'm real convinced that we need to play, or that I need to play some sort of orc rampant with those guys because they do like lion rampant and dragon
Right.
rampant, and they do like Lord of the Rings, and that's a great way to narrow down those absurd rules, dude. Like everything's just an argument, man. Like because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Once rules get complex enough, invariably you miss things, but the rules are written like, they're long enough that, oh, well, nothing should be missed, which is reasonable. When you have a, 400-page rule book that costs $60, like, you expect the thing to have everything in it, especially when you have to buy another $60 rule book or a $60 army book and then a $60 other book. Like, I'd be pissed if those rules didn't fucking have everything in them, too. Especially
Mr.
when
Wargaming may have some videos on some of those rampant games that might have some inspiration for you.
John?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's played a bunch of it. I've played a shitload of it. We've been playing it again. So we did a bunch of Bronze Age stuff with it, which was super fun.
I just know he's mixed genres and types with it before.
Yeah.
And might have some thoughts on it in the video somewhere back there.
Oh yeah, he absolutely has. I've looked at several of those, to be honest with you.
Cool.
The cool thing about Dragon Rampant is it really incorporates and fleshes out the rules for like big monster units, as well as
Big monsters that are units or big units that are monsters.
large single figure,
Balrogs and cave trolls.
that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's got rules for dragons and shit in it. which I don't think we're playing with dragons, but having some big stuff like like a cave troll or a war troll or whatever, those would all be super cool. As well as it's got stuff for a wizard. So if you want to have Gandalf or somebody like that in there, or Saruman or whatever, perfectly fine, no big deal. And when you're not worried about points, you can tinker with all the unit profiles as much as you feel like, and it works out great. So,
Very cool.
yeah, it's pretty fun.
It lends itself to good narrative play too.
It does. It does. It is quite fun. It's really it is on the opposite end of that spectrum where it's pretty simply written. But at the same time, when everything doesn't do random crazy shit, there's a lot less. Well, I don't really know. This is how it's pretty simple. Especially Lion and Dragon Rampant. A couple of the other ones in the series that were excuse me. They were kind of offshoots, not necessarily written by Dan Mercy himself. You can tell it kind of has that same what's the Warlord game? Cruel Seas issue, where you can tell, okay, these guys have obviously played a lot of this, so there's a lot of base underlying assumptions on, okay, this is how you play the game.
Right.
So,
right.
Rebels and Patriots is a fantastically fun game out of that series, but there's a couple holes in it where we found as we're playing, wait a minute, hang on, what? And it's incredibly frustrating. So off the top of my head, I can't come up with them. But when you play it enough, you run into it. It's not a game ender. It's just one of those. What are we doing, Lion Rampant again? So, anyways, that's pretty cool. Also, we were thinking about doing what's the big battle game that they had for Lord of the Rings way back in the day. I have a copy of the rules set upstairs. War of the Ring.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's where everything is in 8-figure units.
Right.
Got a bunch of little 8-figure movement stands from our pals over at Phalanx Consortium. Beautiful. They're dirt cheap. They're like $2 a piece, and they come with the 8 bases. So it's one of those.
Oh, there you go, man.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, 16 bases because they come in pairs for like $5 or $6. So that's pretty outstanding. Big fan of that.
Yeah.
But what the hell did I play on Monday? Huh. Oh, whatever. But yeah, played something on Monday.
Charles was in early saying evening, and then Telemachus with his wise words, you might be a gamer if your character has a backstory longer than your resume. It's good.
It'll happen.
Yep. Chris Long is with us. Hey ho all. Scala is with us. He says,
Hey, what's
all.
up, guys?
And we are live. Yes, like I said, I was a little late. Got off work, drove to Pleasant Hill, Missouri, to check out a place. We could make it work. It's just it's a small duplex. It's only about 1,100 square feet in size, but we could make it work. But then it's also almost an hour drive back to here in Liberty, so we kind of hustled buns on the way back.
Yeah, I'll happen.
And Telemachus says anything GW. Yeah, anything GW is going to generate arguments with people and rules. Just
correct.
It is what it is. Charles is saying he's figuring out how the combat works for GCACW. He says yuck.
Charles, there's a whole. Ask Toddy and Jeffy at some point. They both have played extensive amounts of GC. I think they're doing it live, to be honest with you, every Saturday or something.
Yeah. Then Charles wants to know, McMurray, how many orcs do you have in 28 or 15?
Not as many as you, Charles.
Wise answer.
I think it's like 60 or 70 orcs, and then probably just under 100 Uruk-hai.
Hexy says they're doing GBACW.
Well, they are, but okay, yeah, currently they are, but they have played a whole lot of GCACW also. That's how Jeffy got Todd hooked.
Line and sinker. Um, Chris Long says he's looking forward to Dragon Rampant 2.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of 2, any word on Chain of Command 2 and how it plays?
Oh, that's what I played last month. No, I played that last Tuesday. I don't know. It plays well. It's very similar. The rules are written a little cleaner. It's easy to get a hold of. They reworked some of the army list stuff. In terms of the platoons and the support options and whatnot.
Okay.
Excuse me. There's not a lot of difference. It's quite good.
Supposedly it's headed my way, so I will see it soon.
Hell yeah.
Fingers crossed.
From your raffle?
Yes.
Nice. Charles says he used Dragon Rampant for the last big fight he did. It had about 360 figures in it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, well. And Chris Long does confirm it is War of the Ring.
Yep.
And then Charles says this year GCACW, next year GBACW, maybe.
Oh yeah.
So.
Chris Long, I'll tell you what, buddy. I really enjoyed, like, the Lion Rampant 2 book is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's all full of Osprey illustrations and stuff. It's hardback. It's huge. It's super cool. It's a screaming deal at like $20 or $25. But for just like playing in a rules manual, I almost prefer the first one just because it's so compactly written. It's way easier to get rules questions answered and stuff. I like both of them. I like that they changed the unit names and stuff in the second one to be a little more sensible. It can be a little weird in the first one. Like, I get that they're trying to do special stuff, but the more generic names are a little easier when you're not playing strict, like Dark Ages and medieval stuff.
Very cool. Hissy joined us. How you doing,
What up?
Mr. Cat? So last week we were trying to figure out what the hell was going on with my printer. Both of them, in fact. We figured out the Neptune that my slicer was being pissy about its naming stuff. So I was able to crank out these two fairly quickly. This is the Eastern Min Heradrid, whatever the hell they're called.
Looks good.
It's got a doohickey that's supposed to go over here that I haven't printed yet. And then I also printed this guy out.
Which one's that?
That's the horse guys.
The Rohan guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of their huts. So
how many supports did you have to use for those two?
None.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So and then I got my resin printer figured out. It was I had the wrong power pack plugged into it. I had the power pack for the wash and cure. Just enough power to turn it on and let the build plate go up and down, but not enough to light up the LED. So I switched out the power supply, and boom, Bob's your uncle. I'm printing up.
Chris Long, you'll enjoy this, Chris. I saw that you said you have the 2 expansions for Lion Rampant. I got one that's not an Osprey expansion. It's red instead of blue. And it's like written, I think, I'll grab it in a minute here. It's like some university publishing or some stuff. But I found it actually at the game store by Jeff's house. That's still the best game store I've ever been in. It's wild. But yeah, it's about the Crusades. I'll have to go grab, I don't remember what the hell it's called and where it's published out of. But hang tight. Let me finish eating and I'll go grab it.
So the other thing I did was I printed up some. I believe these are 1/600 scale. I've got an S3 Viking right here. Um, I've got a what the hell was that one?
Airplane.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's
Welcome.
like the XF89 or XF87, something like that.
Okay.
There's the Pogo.
We are starting to lose them.
Yeah, hold on. It's a stupid background. Hold on
I'm looking forward to the
one
Pogo.
brief second. Let me figure this out here. No, no, no. Well,
I was doing real good printing 10 mil stuff, and then I got hooked on printing 28 stuff. That Cobra has not stopped printing since we got it working. Thank you, Wag and Jeff. And the
oh well, we'll do it this way.
I
Mars
will.
5 is running. Ooh,
This here is the what was it? The L1. It's the one that you sent to me, Reese.
Okay,
The
give me just one
Lockheed
second
one.
because I've forgotten the number because that thing was awesome.
Let me get some light.
I think that's the XF69.
Nice.
You said it was awesome.
It is the L133 Starjet.
Yeah, it's a canard system.
It is a pre-war prototype for a jet aircraft.
Yeah.
When I say pre-war, pre-World War II, I believe.
Yes. And then this is the Soviet Hellscream. It had no weapons other than its sonic boom.
That's ignorant.
It was a close air support vehicle that was designed. They only built one, but it was designed to fly at like Mach 2 at like 500 feet. And
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to introduce you to a power line.
And it was like I said, it was designed to just generate sonic booms and just destroy hearing. And it's kind of like the that one. I think they nicknamed it the Thunder Screech, but it was the Republic aircraft company designed it to be the first propeller-driven
Oh yeah.
aircraft to fly supersonic.
Yeah.
Was that the 84H?
What's that?
Is that the 84H?
The
Yes.
thing where it had issues because the propellers were making sonic booms tiny in front of it.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So it actually caused seizures, nausea, and vomiting, and that was for the pilot.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn more about it, check out the Fat Electrician on YouTube. He does a wonderful job of making military history interesting for people that aren't into military history. And it's even better when you are into military history because there's a lot of things that he will talk about that people, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. And the rest of us are like, oh yeah. So yeah, definitely go check him out. He's pretty funny. But yeah, I thought I would put together a couple of these aircraft. I actually found a 3D image of this one, the Lockheed jet, and and created an STL for it. So
Nicely done.
I have not found anybody else that has it in a printable STL. So if anybody's interested in it, there you go. So, but yeah, I also have the Pogo here, like I said.
I
That
have
was just
seen one of those.
that's a damn weird airplane. Let's see.
Let's go with those, Chris.
I believe I saw one of those in Lakeland. No, it wasn't a Pogo. It was something similar. No, it might have been. It was in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah,
No,
so the
it wasn't. It
Pogo.
was a Pogo, but it was something similar.
Yeah, the Pogo was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Northrop aircraft, and it sat vertical like this,
Right.
and it had contra-rotating propellers, so it would take off like this, and then when it got high enough, it would bend over and fly like a regular airplane. And then when it was ready to land, it would nose up vertical and land back down
So
like that.
what I saw was the Lockheed XFV1,
Oh, okay.
which is very similar, but is not the same thing.
Right.
And that's at Lakeland Linder.
Yeah. It reminds me of the Gunstar in The Last Starfighter. If you've ever watched the Last Starfighter, that's how the Gunstar works. It lands vertically with its cockpit, not level with the ground.
Yeah.
And then when it takes off like that. So it just the aerospace industry in the 40s and 50s was wild as all get out, man.
Why do you think that's what I've been focused on with my air combat rules?
Oh, I know. It's so cool. There's just so much interesting stuff.
I sent McMurray a video today of British aircraft landing on a rubber flight deck on an aircraft carrier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good Lord.
No landing gear.
Just boink.
I have a wonder the friction didn't get it and tumble the thing end over end over end over end.
So, like, I have no idea how I would use this aircraft in game.
Target.
But damn if it's not cool.
Exactly. Have it be an objective plane.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's the only thing I can think of.
What year
Charles
did
says
they
the
fly?
Ryan. Let me take a look here. Charles, yes, the Ryan Fireball is a pretty cool airplane too. To be in all honesty.
Yes, and if I could find them at 1-600, I'd have a fleet of them.
Oh, I thought Ryan Fireball was one of your guys' names for your members only.
Yeah, that too.
Heyo.
Need to write that down. Write that down.
Hold on here.
Chris Long, I'm gonna need you to start sculpting some wacky shit. Because other people don't make wacky shit quite as much.
Remind me, what scale were the destroyers and cruisers I walked away with after Savo Island?
Those are 1/6000 scale.
1/6000. Okay.
I have no idea what your Spanish American warships are. Sorry, I printed like 4 different scales.
Oh no! You're fine. You're fine. I'm going 1/2400th, I think, on the Spanish American War. Whatever tumbling dice has.
That's a great question.
Yes, that's 1/2400. No, 1/2400. Sorry. That was just easiest.
Oh, what was it? What is up, Pop? Pop? Come here. Come here. Oh, get up here. How are you? Yeah, you're a good dog.
Charlie can see Snips and is confused.
I feel like Chris's
Okay.
dog is a light snack for your.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
For
the
my three?
M25.
absolutely.
Not the M50, it's the M25. The M50 was a four-engine strategic bomber that they built.
Reese,
Yes.
if you could skirmish in 20 or in 54 millimeter with like weird shit, what would it be?
Um, I'd probably do Savo.
Did you say Savo?
Yeah, man eaters of Savo. I'd do 2 lions versus some Europeans and a bunch of angry and scared Indians.
That'd be badass. That's fair.
Sorry, that was just first thing on the top of my head.
No, you're good. I was just I
Um,
haven't fucked with your scale almost at all, other than gladiators and like I do have some guys that I put together for a dinosaur hunt, but it's different stuff. You know what I mean?
I do.
I was just
Um,
curious.
Victorian sci-fi is really cool in that scale. Anything colonial is really cool in that scale, in my opinion. Um, weird stuff. Weird stuff. I've gone back and forth with a lot of things. I would like to find some really good werewolves in 54 millimeter, but they're kind of hard to find.
That would be badass.
All right, so they stopped the testing of it in like 1973. And I lied. It wasn't doing supersonic at 500 feet. It was doing supersonic at 90 feet.
As I said, I'd like to introduce you to a high voltage power line.
Fuck high voltage power
Right.
lines. You got to worry about like kids who grew up playing baseball and rocks. Are you shitting me?
um, so let me here. This is what it looks like. That there literally there were no weapons on it whatsoever. There was no guns, no
That plane's
missiles.
ugly as hell.
Yeah, but man, is it cool.
It looks like the Concorde we have at home.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you bought a Concorde off like Wish.com or Temu or some shit. Like,
I want to
exactly.
Concorde at home.
Yeah.
The Concorde we have at home.
But Mom, our Concorde has a flight ceiling of 150 feet. Shut up. Like, yeah, just what the hell, man? Can you imagine somebody being like, "This is my idea, buddy. We need to up your nutrition allowance or some shit. Your brain is toast."
Somebody spent too long at the end of the runway in Britain and said, "You know what? Let's do this and take it and make a weapon out of it."
Like double the potatoes that guy gets and halve the vodka. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yes, Charles. Armies of Plastic is great. They're currently running a sale. If you're looking at any, depending on what kind of 54 millimeter you're looking for, what era, what theme, let me know, and I'm sure Walkabout and me can put you in the right place.
So, Walkabout, yeah, this wasn't an AI model. This was an actual model that was designed for, like, somebody actually designed it to be used in like video games and whatnot. And when I put it through the converter and then put it into my slicer and tested it, It wasn't showing any. What's the word I'm looking for? Any breaks, so to speak. So
Hell yeah.
we're good there. I did have a problem with an STL, and it was an STL that I got as an STL that kept leaking, and it was a pain in the ass. It was like, why? So
So Charles, right now, Armies in Plastic is running a sale through I think Labor Day, where you can pick up a box of 18 to 20 figures for $10.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
and that's all their regular stuff. They've got some other stuff that's not on
Did
sale.
you just say through February?
No, through Labor Day. Sorry, I may
Oh,
have slurred my words.
no, you're good. I'm sure that was on my end. I was like, that's a hell of a sale. Jesus.
Yeah, and depending on what you're looking for, those are fantastic. And I think there's free shipping if you spend more than 50. So if you buy 5 boxes of figures, they ship to you free.
oh, there you go.
And they're
Yeah,
good
and then
fun.
you'll have like 90 to 100 guys.
Yeah, and I won't tell you how many Armies of Plastic figures I have unpainted because of sales like that, where I go, I'd like to have that, and then I'm sitting on 100 Rough Riders that are unpainted, and Teddy Roosevelt screaming at me to get them painted. So
It happens.
for all the mental health professionals listening, no, I know Teddy Roosevelt doesn't actually talk to me. I'm looking at my nicely painted Teddy Roosevelt figure, wishing I had a regiment painted for him.
He's still talking to you. It's like these guys are talking to me about how I want to paint them.
Yes. The only thing I wish that Armies in Plastic had was better horses. Their horses kind of stink.
Yeah.
Toy Soldiers of San Diego, which is now owned by, who's it owned by? McShawn's Closet. That's who it's owned by. They have fantastic horses. Armies in Plastic has amazing figures, but they're a lot more expensive. They're a joy to paint, though. If you're looking for cowboys, you can go a lot worse than the Toy Soldiers of San Diego Tombstone line with Wyatt Earp and the Cowboys. If you're looking for Civil War, they have fantastic Civil War figures. They do Vietnam as well. They're just a tad. There's a tad bit big for my Vietnam stuff, but they're fantastic figures. Or you could just buy a bunch of 1/35th scale figures like me and spend all your time, figuring out which pouch this guy needs to have on his left leg, if that's your thing. So, Walkabout, if I had the sculpting skills to trim off the saddles from Armies in Plastic British Cavalry and put them on Toy Soldiers of San Diego horses, I would do it.
He says AIP Victorian stuff is the best.
I would agree. They kind of went downhill with their World War One line, with some of their World War One stuff, and their French and Indian War is good. It's just almost too detailed to paint.
So, would you say their World War One line is a little muddy?
Yeah, it's hard to figure out what's an arm and what's a trench coat. So.
Charles says he was fine until he started buying high-end Hex and Counter games. He bought 6.
Dang it, Hexy.
Charles, they used to have a physical shop, but then when McShaw's Closet bought them out, ironically enough, Toy Soldiers of San Diego is now based out of Tennessee, and they do not have a physical shop.
So now they're the Tennessee Soldiers of San Diego?
Something like that. So The name was well enough known in the industry; they didn't change that name. So
Yeah.
let me. I do not need to go over here. I'm going to go look at McShawn's closet. This never ends well. If you're looking for terrain, McShawn's closet's dangerous as well. I did not need to see that.
Well, one thing I'm hoping to be able to do in the next little bit of time is this box here is got, well, I've got mixed genres. It originally was my Star Wars Armada box. So I have, it's got all my Armada scale stuff. But I also had a box full of. Damn it. Get off there. Hold on. A box full of these. And
Oh
these
yeah,
should
the little
be-
Wizards of the Coast things,
yeah,
Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever.
right. So, I think I'm going to see if I can't put together a little game using them. What rule set, I don't know, but I think it'd be cool to be able to show how you can game with just about anything. I even got a was this did the Zebek have oars? I can't remember.
Usually, the biggest thing about them is that usually they are aft and fore and aft sail rigged, and the stern hangs way out over the rudder, like it's built up out over the rudder.
Oh, okay. So,
That being said, those are not known for being particularly accurate, so to speak.
no, not at all. Not at all. So, but it'd be fun to play with. And then the other thing I want
No,
to
my
do
point is that just because they don't look perfect, like get after
Oh,
it,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
I do the same
other
with Star
thing-
Wars pocket models. It'd be fantastic.
The other thing I want to do is go ahead and get these out on the table using Starfighter fleet rules.
Hell yeah.
So I've got 1, 2, 3. Well, depends on how you want to count these ships, if they're 1 or 2. Because it's on a single stand, but there's 2 of them there. I've got 4 stands of Imperial cruisers, and I've got, let's see, one Mon Calamari cruiser, a smaller Mon Calamari cruiser, and then the Nebulon B frigate and the Tantive 4 Corvette. So, for the Rebels. Do I want more? Yes. Do I want to pay what they're asking for them? No. Because they are as expensive as all get out right now. If I'm not, I can't remember if they are still producing these. I know that if I remember correctly, X-wing is going by the wayside, but I think Armada is still out there. Let's see. And well, it says a guy I'm in a campaign with right now was the king and country rep in the UK. He was doing a ton of FIW stuff right now. Oh, cool. So, and then Hizzy says, what if alien races use Napoleonic tactics to fight wars? Isn't there if you wanted to do that, you could probably use flintlock. Isn't that the kind of the fantasy sci-fi game that uses for Napoleonics? I think maybe FLINTLOQUE or some snot like that. Yeah. Chris Long, Reese wants to know, is all the King's Men still around? Not quite sure what all the King's Men is, but he's
They
asking.
used to make some really nice 54 millimeter figures.
Okay.
They're not quite as good as King and Country, but they were based for wargaming and had terrain stuff. Oh, I remember that one. Is that Vader's?
Shuttle Tidarium.
Okay.
It's the one that Vader showed up in. It's the one that the Emperor showed up in. It's the one that took them down to Endor.
Yes.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
Gotcha.
He says yes, he is around.
I was looking at his website, and a bunch of the links aren't working anymore.
Wah wah.
So.
But so those are two projects that I'm looking to work on in the not too distant future. And then I got all my World at War 85 stuff over here, and I told my my son that he's going to learn how to play it. So might be able to get some traction out of that for the channel. We'll have to see. I am really limited on the space I have right now because I literally have a corner of a very small basement that has to include the bed and the TV and her sewing desk, and yeah.
Well, I hope to get you down here the weekend of the 20th of September.
Hey, Donna's already said it's good to go.
Cool.
So
I don't really know if I'm going to be able to put anybody anywhere, so y'all may have to figure out lodging. But
Hexy says Tidy finished clipping King and Country last night. And then Chris Long says Ken is a nice guy. We played Finian raids in 54 millimeter. Oh, French and Indian raids in 54 millimeter way back in the day.
No, Finian would be the Irish invasion of Canada.
Yeah, that'd be even cooler.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, that is hysterical.
There you go.
Big fan of this idea.
With the Irish
invading Canada.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The idea was a bunch of Irish revolutionaries decided that if they've seized enough of Canada, they could trade it for Ireland.
Hmm.
Let me know how that. Let me know how that worked out for you.
Well, the one column did all right till they realized that the other two weren't around, and then it was a real trouble.
Yeah.
Charles has seen orcs in British uniforms, but he can't remember the company. I know the one you're talking about.
I think
I
it's
think you just
Flintlock,
call
isn't
those.
it?
I think you just call
I
those.
think
red
that is
coats.
Flintlock. What's that?
I think you just call those redcoats.
Yeah.
They all kill the same.
Sorry.
Walkabout Game says the game was in War Games Illustrated.
I think I remember seeing something about that.
So, September 20th, you have any idea of what type of game or games you're going to want to put on?
I don't know yet. I guarantee you, there's going to be 1/600 air combat.
Of course.
My thought is, if Burke is able to come, we'll have weird stuff. If Burke isn't able to come, we'll have
weird stuff.
Well, yeah. So
Because if those
thought
1/6,
go ahead.
I said if those 1/600 scale airplanes don't have werewolves flying them, he doesn't want any part of it.
Yeah. I've got a couple ideas. I would like to have some sort of linked battle between an air combat game and a ground combat game.
That'd be cool.
I think we could pull it off with what I've got. But I'm open to suggestions, and I'm absolutely open to people bringing stuff. I don't think we have the room to pull off the 3-board D-Day test play, but I'm not
Probably
sure
not yet. Yeah.
unless I rent the community building, which is a possibility if the shed isn't finished. So
Right. Yeah. How is the shed coming along?
I'm waiting until I have a day off before I get to wire it. I haven't had a day off for close to a month, and it's looking like it's going to be another couple of weeks before I do it. And that's including weekends.
You're a weekend guy. Take care, Chris. Bon appetit.
Yeah.
Yeah, your weekend guy left you, didn't he?
He did.
And you're having a hard time finding a new weekend guy.
We are. So we'll get it figured out. But I'm covering everything right now.
Hey, trust me, I know about working every day to keep your nose above water.
Yes.
I did that with Simply Mac for 5 months.
But as soon as I get a day off, we will run electric and install the air conditioning unit.
Nice.
And once we get that in, we'll insulate it and hang sheetrock.
There you go.
And it's on.
How big is this shed?
12 by 24.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
It's basic. It's as big as my living room. So it's additional living space. And
I would damn near say it's almost as big as the basement that I'm living in right now.
So
yeah, it's substantially larger than my living room.
And it's built in such a way I can just slide it onto a trailer and take it down the highway with us when we move, whenever that day may be. So because it is ours, I feel like we're gonna make it work. I'm debating putting a wood floor in it. I've got enough scrap wood floor from a renovation project on the ranch that is now mine. But I'm thinking about putting a wood floor in it.
I don't see why not.
So,
what else are you going to put in there?
Yeah, I don't know. Carpet that I can mark on with chalk so that I can have H.G. Wells style Little Wars 54mm.
trust me, you don't want carpet when with models.
I agree. I agree. I was talking about that really nice, almost like just a solid piece of felt carpet,
Oh yeah. I know
like
what
the
you're talking about.
Victorian style. But anyway,
Like hotel
Yeah.
room carpet.
yeah. I mean,
But
well,
without
something like that.
without the bloodstains and cigarette burns.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that wasn't meant as a derogatory thing. I just meant that style. Yeah.
Hi, baby.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
guys have against the high quality of hotels I usually stay in Kansas City, but whatever.
Um,
The,
anyway, but
yes.
as I said,
The dog's not down here, so you can be out here with us.
we're going to have that. If I get the shed done in time, it's going to be fantastic. So I'm hiring somebody to do a lot of the carpentry work. I've already told Chris about the War Games table. But Murray, have I told you about it?
No.
It's going to be on winches in the ceiling, and it can lower down. The legs will fold out, so that if there's a battle in progress and we need the floor or whatnot, we can fold up the legs, hook it up to the winches, and take it back up to the ceiling, and everything's in place.
Oh shit.
So, as I said, we're doing it right. So,
No tipping. Very, very slow and steady winches. Hell yeah.
winches that are slow and timed to the same distance,
Yeah.
so the motors will run at the same speed.
Nice.
We think we can do it with two and a pulley system. So,
Hell yeah.
uh, so the main thing though is air conditioning because Arkansas summers
Arkansas summers suck.
and Arkansas winters are just as bad.
Just the opposite direction.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we get the worst of both worlds here.
kind of like Kansas City and St. Louis.
I would say that probably with a little bit less humidity, maybe more, depending on where.
If it's corn sweat season.
We don't have exactly up there, not here.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of corn here.
We
Where'd
do.
your brush go? Huh?
So anyway, but yeah, the shed's coming along. Uh, Wiring it up is going to be fun.
That's the easy part.
Oh no, I mean it's actually going to be fun.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going to put. We may push it to 100 amps out there
I'd go 100 amps.
to run to run the air conditioner, all the 3D printers.
Yeah.
Um, so, and then the air conditioner we're actually going to put in the wall so that both windows are available to run a ventilation system, one for 3D
Yeah.
printers and one for airbrushing. So, um, it's been a long time coming, and I'm very excited about it.
It's good to hear.
So,
Pardon me while I defluff my cat.
you're fine. But as I said, if the shed is not done by that time, we can absolutely rent the Heifel Community Building
Yeah.
and use it. So, and they have a kitchen too, so I could. How do y'all feel about jambalaya? Because I'm thinking about just cooking a
Uh,
big pot of jambalaya for everybody.
I'm all about it.
Okay.
What do you put in it?
Peppers, onions, a little bit of chicken, and Cajun sausage. I don't usually
Okay.
do seafood in mine in case people have an aversion.
Outstanding decision.
Are you not a seafood guy?
Not necessarily,
I understand.
especially not when it's like slow cooked with a bunch of other stuff that normally tastes good.
So for me, I bring everything to a boil because I boil my rice and chicken broth for it with a lot of Tony Satcheries,
Yeah,
and then I cook it for 20 minutes and it's done.
fair.
So yeah, as I said, I'll leave the seafood out for y'all.
Oh, kitty cat.
Unless for some reason I have a mess of squirrels to fry up, we'll have fried squirrel and
Yup.
jambalaya. I
Squirrel
couldn't tell if that was
frenzy.
positive or negative, McMurray.
What's up?
I couldn't tell if that was positive or negative.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Okay. Going to one of our normal offbeat topics, firearms.
Okay.
Um, my son told me yesterday we took everybody out to eat because they helped us move stuff. Um, and while at dinner, he said he would love to get his hands on, and I can't remember the name, but it starts with an L, and it's uh, a vintage weapon.
Is it a Lamat pistol with a shotgun
No.
barrel in the middle and then a bunch of?
No, it's like a label or something like that.
A
A
Labelle is a French
Lebel, a
rifle,
French World War One, World War Two rifle.
tube
Yeah.
fed 8 millimeter. Yeah.
Gross. I think
Okay.
does your son smoke crack?
No, he does not. I think he just likes the. Hey Nord, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Nord?
I can't stay tonight. Have to be up very early tomorrow, so I just wanted to drop in and say hello. Well, thanks, Nord. That's greatly appreciated, man. And thanks for the write ups that you've been doing in the group. That's keep that up. I truly appreciate it. I like that a lot. So, uh, doing pretty good, Nord. I'm tired also. We've got one more trip to Illinois to get the last bit of my books from downstairs and give the place a good cleaning before we give it back to the landlord, aka my brother. So, with all things going well, we should be not having to go back and sweating our butts off again. So,
Well, there is one on Gunbroker right now, with 10 days left in the auction.
no, yeah, what's it going for?
Well, the current bid is $605, but with 10 days left, I guarantee it's going to be a lot higher than that.
Yeah, I think he just likes the look of it or something. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell they look like.
There's something. They're one of the first rifles designed for a smokeless cartridge, so I'll give them that.
How's it spelled?
Lebel.
How do you mirror image shit in? Oh, mirror.
So, is that the Labelle 1886?
Yes.
Interesting.
We didn't mean to talk bad about your son.
No, I understand. No.
That's fair. His taste in firearms is eclectic.
I can't-
Fun fact: if he buys two of them, he can put the bayonet lugs together, and then they'll never come apart.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Don't
dock.
they won't. Some French guys figured that out.
You are not going in there. Back up.
Now, was there a
There was a
Labelle revolver?
There
Yes.
was, yeah.
And maybe that's what he was thinking about. I don't know.
Slightly better.
I don't know.
Well,
Whole thing smacks of Nambu construction.
you're not wrong. Speaking of World War One firearms,
Take care,
I-
Nord.
I
Sleep
got
well.
to I got to see a 1917 Enfield and a Webley revolver carried by an Arkansas man in World War One this past week.
That's cool.
That was pretty spectacular.
Like an Enfield P17.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. Funnily enough, some of the front wood had been taken off.
That's pretty standard for those rifles, to be honest with you.
No. Like I get it, but as supposedly it's in the configuration he brought it back from World War One. So I don't know if he did that in the trenches or what. The story on the Webley was it was the only revolver that wouldn't jam in the mud. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's why he got his hand on that. So
See you, Hissy. Take care, buddy.
but I'm doing the man who has them a favor and reloading. some
Hello,
455
Hi. How are
for,
you?
For that pistol.
Ah.
McMurray, did I tell you I'm starting my 1918 sniper build?
No.
Yeah, I found the base rifle.
What are you using for
Get off
that?
table.
17 Enfield.
Nice. I am a
So,
big fan of mine.
you know what I'm talking about though, as far as the model of 1918.
No. I just figured you were going with that year and running with that.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
There was an actual 1918 design for a P-17 sniper for United States forces.
Nice.
So not many were built. I think they were all but one was really surplus, and Cody Firearms has one that's missing its scope.
Nice.
So I am sending you pictures for reference on Discord.
Hell yeah.
Mine obviously won't be exact. It'll be close enough.
Clone cracked rifles are tough.
Yeah, especially clone correct rifles on prototypes that don't exist anymore.
Correct.
So it's just going to be a tribute I can shoot with. So
Anyway.
anyway, back on track to miniatures. No, I've thought about doing a linked scenario in the Pacific, where one board is the air cover and one board is like a jungle patrol or something.
That'd be cool.
But I'm not sure. I have more Vietnam stuff than anything.
You could do the same thing for Vietnam.
I could. There just wasn't a lot of air engagements that were really close to ground engagements.
We'll see how you do it. Is you have the two games running simultaneously. If you have enough players to do this,
Right. Which I mean not.
And what the plan would be is, as the ground game plays, they can call in for air support. But if aircraft leave the table on the air combat game, that takes them out of the air combat game until they can return. And when they return, they've got that much less
Fuel.
fuel and ammunition on them.
Okay.
and they still have to exit the 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 airspace to get to be able to do the close air support.
Right. I could see that. Lots of things to think about. I've
Yeah,
become slightly obsessed with the Philippine campaign in World War II lately.
yeah.
Um, the Battle of Manila and some of the U.S. Army actions in the Pacific that don't get talked about. Um, so we'll see.
Yep. Charles is got his second game of Silver Bayonet going tomorrow. He'll see if the walls and more rules do better at chomping on the humans.
Sounds fun.
There you go. There you go. Hey, Greg, how you doing, buddy? Greg says,
Greg, what's
hello,
up?
Chris, McMurray, and Reese, and all others in the chat. How's everyone doing? We're doing pretty good, buddy. Doing pretty
We're good.
good. All
Hopefully the
things
games with
considered.
coffee are doing well as well.
Going back to these guys, I'm thinking of doing them in a tan and blue camo.
Tan and blue. I mean,
Yeah.
what
The
are they?
blue, battle mechs from BattleTech.
Oh, okay. Doing like a Eighth Army thing, Desert Rats
Yeah,
armor.
kinda, that type of thing.
You know,
Uh,
Israeli P-51s might be a good reference.
Israeli P-51s or Israeli ME-109s?
Israeli P-51s.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of just throwing random stuff at you, but I normally do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
I didn't know if the colors were different shades off of what you're looking for or not.
So this one right here. Hold on one second. I'm going to share the screen. Allow. So the 04 and the 19 are what I'm looking at.
Okay, understood.
That's the look I'm going for these guys.
That looked great. I might lighten up.
The blue.
Yeah, I would lighten up the blue by about
Yeah.
3 or 4 shades and lighten up the
I'm
tan by about 1.
I'm thinking of going the color blue in the star on the silver 41 right here,
Okay.
and then the tan off of the 39 and the
Okay.
19. Yeah, because I can spray prime that tan that's on the 19 and the 39,
Right.
and then that way I'm just having to go in and paint like an electric blue. Now, green and blue is kind of cool too, but it's way too dark for my taste.
The green and blue looks almost Soviet,
It does.
like
It really
Soviet
does.
late war.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's definitely going to be where I'm going with at least these 5 that I've got here, and then see if I can't get some other. Do have some other guys. I've got to print up a Mad Cat. Um, that's the classic. It looks like a B-25 nose on there. I don't know why there we are.
I wish my Lebanon stuff was done in time for September, but there's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah, but that's okay. Uh,
'Cause that
Charles
would be
making player aids. Making player aids for games is something that
That's
really,
toddy
really
work.
helps.
That's tough shit.
I like doing it, so don't feel bad about it. I like them.
That is toddy work. That is a challenge.
Gamers with Coffee says player aids help Charles. Mine are coffee and tacos. I'm down with the tacos, not so much the coffee, man. If I drank coffee, I'd buy your coffee, buddy. But I'm not a coffee guy. Now that being said, I do have a coffee pot for when I do have game weekends at the house, and I got people staying with me that like coffee. So I'm not a complete heathen.
coffee is very good, very, very, very good.
I like coffee flavored things, like Jamocha shakes and coffee flavored ice cream, but I don't like coffee itself.
Right.
Last time I drank a cup of coffee, my heart rate spiked to like 120, and I had to sit down for like 20 minutes or I was going to pass out.
Did you poop yourself?
Nope.
Could be
That's
way worse.
impressive.
Oh yeah, it definitely could have been way worse. I had an employee that guaranteed 20 minutes after he got to work, he was in the bathroom because he would come in and drink a cup of coffee, and 20 minutes later, he was in the bathroom.
Better than cranking his hog.
But he's not out there. I mean, he wasn't in there that long. I mean, it was like 3 minutes. It's like, dude, how do you literally crap that fast?
High
It works
pressure.
itself out.
I guess it does. Of course, he was also the guy that if he was having a bad morning, I would send him home for lunch, and he would come back a lot better.
That dude was
Because
definitely cranking his hog.
No. He was he was smoking a bowl is what he was doing.
Oh.
Greg says your heart rate won't spike if it's decaf and coffee is like pizza. You may not like it all, but somewhere there's a combo you might. That's fair. That's fair. But see, it's not. I don't know what it was, but I don't think it's the caffeine because I can drink Dr. Peppers and Cokes just before I go to bed, and doesn't. I used to drink Surge for God's sakes, and Jolt Cola.
Is it Echelon? Is that the military one?
Rip it?
I don't know.
No, the whatever the other one is, the newer one.
Oh, I don't know.
That thing is. Woo!
Yeah, Jolt Cola was all the sugar and twice the caffeine. That was their tagline.
Sorry.
Yes,
What's
it
that?
is.
Step on his tail.
Oh, hers or his?
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry.
They do make it, but it's not. It's not the same. It's not
What,
the
the
same.
new
It's-
Surge?
No, the new Jolt.
Oh.
No. Now, I haven't tasted it yet, but they've come back out with Slice. If you remember Orange Slice and Grape Slice,
No. I remember my home slice.
there you go. He's just returned from Lake Michigan, The home slice did. How you doing,
Yeah.
Mutt? So when he was in St. Louis, did he stop and see you?
He got in too late and I had to work the next morning, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
I was very, very sad, but it happens. It just means we got another excuse to get out towards each other.
Yep, yep. He's in Holland, Michigan currently.
Really?
Yeah, he's moving one of the kiddos into college.
That's
Slash, hopefully getting a break in while he's up there.
I knew some individuals that went to college in Holland, Michigan.
What college is at Holland, Michigan? Is that Central Michigan, Western Michigan? I have no idea where Holland, Michigan is. I know it's in Michigan.
You got me.
And if you just came back from Lake Michigan, it's probably
it's
Western
Hope College
Michigan.
there, I think. Unless they're going to seminary, but I think it's Hope College.
Let's see where Holland, Michigan is.
Should be on the backside of the Mitten on Lake Michigan.
Holland, Michigan. It is. Yeah, it's right there on. It's right next door to Noordeloos, Michigan.
What?
Noordeloos. Noordeloos.
I swear the northern Midwest is not real.
You have to go through the Wakazoo Woods to get to Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Who needs imagination campaigns when you can just take Michigan?
Right?
Don't they have a tulip festival up there?
Jesus Christ. This place is so Dutch they shit tulips.
Yeah.
Right?
The De Graaf Nature Center.
Mm-hmm.
Stu Visser Trails, Nellis Dutch Village. Good Lord. It is called Holland, Michigan, but even so.
Windmill Island. Yeah. Van Ralty Farm Park.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay, so we have found Holland, Michigan.
It's just outside of Grand Rapids. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that they had a Muskegon, Michigan. I knew of Muskegon, Oklahoma.
All right, so there is Hope College, Western Theological Seminary, Grand Valley State University, Davenport University, and Grand Rapids Community College.
So it's one of those.
Probably.
Let's see, what's Mutt saying? Tomorrow he's visiting family in Iowa. Hope College, there you go. Beautiful town. Cherry barbecue sauce is the bomb. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back.
It's cherry country. It's fantastic.
Cherry salsa is good. Charles has got family in Kalamazoo and Portage. Now, something I learned in Scouts. Portage is the French word for busting your ass with a canoe on your head.
Correct.
You're not wrong.
Correct.
In fact,
Stopped at Allendale, visited Grand Valley University. Reese, isn't it Allendale where you eat all the time? No, it's Chippendales. My bad. Never mind. Disregard.
Oh. Don't shame a man for his tastes.
Hey, man. I'm not. I like Chris Farley, too.
Whoa,
Wonderful man.
damn it. stupid.
Chris, that's an awfully nice picture of a sunset you're holding up.
Yeah, it's not working right.
Look at this
Um,
graph.
Hold on, I gotta figure this thing out.
A lot of Germans here. I think they're Dutch.
Yeah,
So they're like light Germans over there. Still big fans of the SS. Real awkward about that, but yeah.
You know, the ones that got out before like 1860 and went to South Africa, most of them aren't too bad.
At that point in time, their country had been around for like 40 years.
Yeah, like Afrikaans.
They are just displaced English folk. Okay.
Ooh, I didn't know I needed that.
What?
72 open top and 45 long coat.
No, you don't.
Why do you say no?
Because what you need is a suppressed Nagant pistol
No.
or a suppressed Nagant revolver. Because you can actually get a primer to can sealed
Seal.
system.
Man, I'm thinking about threading one of my 45 leather guns.
Oh, there you go. For a minute there, I thought you were going to say a revolver. Now I was just going to hang up.
No, that's so stupid.
I wasn't going to make funny. I was just going to hang up. That's okay.
That would have, yeah. So. Anyway,
Well, it happens.
so what were you thinking about dinking around with at 54 millimeter?
I don't know.
Gotcha. Don't
Not-
don't go to Armies and Plastic and start looking, man.
I'm not. I very, very, very intentionally am not.
Because if you want Boxer Rebellion stuff, their Boxer Rebellion Americans are a lot better than their Spanish American War Americans.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. They finally came out with a couple things that I've wanted for a long time. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it until I get the hobby space set up and some stuff painted. But they finally have Ox teams pulling artillery.
Nice.
So
Nice. Oh, that's something I have to print. I need to print Gandalf on a cart. Somebody said they wanted to use that for an objective in Lord of the Rings.
yeah, that won't fly.
No, it won't fly, but it'll be cool.
I mean, it'd fly if the Eagles grabbed a hold of it.
Or if you load enough of the fireworks all at once.
Yeah.
Parts of it might fly. Some of it'll fly in one direction, the rest of it'll fly in the other direction.
Has anybody found good good STLs for either water buffalo, oxen, or lions?
I have water buffalo for sure.
Okay.
You said water buffalo, what and what?
Oxen, like work oxen.
What era and region?
Probably colonial era. Could be European, could be African, could be Indian. I really don't care.
I know I have water buffalo.
Okay.
They might be Cape Buffalo mislabeled as water buffalo. Now I'm thinking.
I'm okay if they're Cape Buffalo.
Okay.
When I get stuff back up and running, I've got an idea for some sort of campaign for the Boer War. So, if for some reason you have Scotch Highland cows, I'd take that too.
I do have Scottish Highland cows. What? Why?
I need to name one Juanita.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Are you just looking at War Games Atlantic and naming off the animals that they've done?
No, I'm not at all. I'm just going through things that I'm thinking about doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, I finally figured this shit out.
I need you to
Um,
send all these to me, Reese, in like a text or some shit.
Okay.
So what you're seeing here is my trek that I took when I figured out that portage means busting your ass with a canoe on your head. That pencil line drawing is the route we took. It's 110 miles of flat water that we did in 7 days. We were busting our ass, sweating to the oldies. And by sweating to the oldies, I mean my dad and the other adult leaders. No, but it was fun. Did you ever go to Philmont, McMurray?
What'd you say?
Did you ever go to Philmont?
Twice.
I went
Yes,
once.
sir.
I went once.
Once a couple years after a big burn in early July, so no rain, and then once 4 years later in late July, so rain every day.
Yeah. I went, when I went, it was in August.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, we had rain every day.
Yep. Once you hit that like halfway through July, it just goes down every day. It's
Yep.
just a thing.
So, but yeah, it's they were definitely emphasizing the whole bear bag thing
Yep.
and not to do anything to make yourself smell good
Yep.
before you go to bed, because 2 weeks before we were there, a kid got dragged out of his tent by a bear
For being an idiot.
Yeah, gripping him by the skull and dragging him out. So,
Huh.
yeah.
Doesn't sound very fun.
No. Kid survived, but he had 4 puncture holes in his skull because the bear came in and went chomp, drag. So,
Emus with Gatling guns? Because now I'm looking at War Games Atlantic, and I didn't know they did that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
well, how do you think they beat the Australians?
With one wing tied behind their back.
Yeah, apparently. Charles decided to paint his Prussians for the paint challenge 50 plus before anything else. There you go.
When does that paint challenge start again?
September.
Oh, shoot. We'll try to boogie.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything painted. I might, but it's not going to be anything near like what Charles is looking to do.
I haven't painted anything since I moved into this place, and I'm sure it's similar with you.
Yeah,
So,
I might be able to get these guys taken care of. Maybe. Who knows? Anywho, well, I have not yet eaten. Go ahead, Reese. What were you gonna
no.
say?
If you need to shut it down, we'll shut it down.
No. Go ahead and say what you're going to say real quick.
I was gonna ask what y'all wanted to see in September.
Titties.
I mean, he can take you to the cows.
Yeah.
Gaming wise, I am open for anything.
Okay.
So I do know that Joel is not going to make it.
Okay.
Confirmed. Copeland may or may not be able to make it. I have not yet heard back from Burke.
Understood. No worries either way.
Yep.
If it's just the three of us, it's just the three of us. Not a big deal. So
Yeah, we'll get it figured out. It's all good. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I haven't eaten anything for dinner yet, so going to go ahead and close it down. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Mutt, good to see you, buddy. Greg, Charles, and
Wag,
all the
Jeffy.
rest. Yep.
Ollie.
Nord. We had Telemachus here.
Scala jumped in. Yeah, it was a good night.
Yep. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So, all right, guys. Hey, drop a line either in Discord or in the Facebook thing, and give us some ideas of what you guys want to talk about. So, until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.